Hi, this is LouWhoish. Sorry I missed the video prompt last week. I just forgot about it and then never did do it. A real quick recap, it was about favorite movies. My favorite movie of all time is A Fish Called Wanda. Because, well, I'm a huge John Cleese fan. And it's just too funny, you know? It's like, Candace coming to kill me. Let's see. Other favorite movies are Heathers, Trainspotting, Pulp Fiction. I like really bad horror movies, you know. My daughter tells me I'm obsessed with hillbillies eating people in the woods. That's not true, but, you know, they follow a formula and they're kind of funny because they're so awful. Like, favorite really bad movie is Congo. I mean, it's got Tim Curry. He plays a Ramonian philanthropist. And, you know, it's got man-eating gorillas and volcanoes, and it's got a military coup, and it's in the dark heart of Africa. I mean, what's not to love? Also, there's treasure hunt for diamonds. Let's see, do I have any other favorite movies? I think that's like the top one, but I love the Scream trilogy because I love the horror mixed with the comedy. It's like, let's face it, a lot of horror movies are really bad. So when you're like acknowledging that they're bad and they follow a formula, it's kind of funny. Sometimes I do laugh at inappropriate places. It's like a horror movie. You're not supposed to laugh, but it's not needing to. Okay, I guess that's enough about movies. Moving on to steampunk costumes and how we're progressing. Okay, I went shopping with Mira this week. She got some pieces for her costumes. She was like super fast, and I'm still pawing through the things, and it should have taken me a lot less time. But she's like a super fast shopper, and I'm not. Okay, so what I did get, I got a lot of different pieces. I need to try them on in different combinations to see what's going to work. I haven't tried anything on yet, but I'm sure I got, you know, enough possibilities. You put them together, it'll look fine. I still need to kind of iron out all the details. Today, I got a really gorgeous corset in the mail. It might be hard to see, but it's like all covered with black roses. So to go with the black roses, I made a giant hair piece. It's gonna go up here, somewhere. All right, I'm gonna cover like for the rose thing going on, kind of over the top, steampunk, obviously. I'm going to put another piece on top. It's going to be like a pin. I have a lot of graphic designs that I've done of steampunk imagery, like with animals and steampunk costumes or food and steampunk costumes. I picked out one that I liked, which is, I think it might be Madame Pompadour, but it's Rococo style French portraiture. Okay, anyway, I gave her like kitty ears and she's wearing some steampunk jewelry. For that, I'm going to attach it to this, which is just a wooden cutout. I'm painting it silver. I'm going to add this piece, which I bought at Home Depot. It's actually some kind of like electrical coupling. I don't know. But it reminds me of a cog gear, so it's just kind of fun to poke around and see what they have. A 4-year-old was like, Mom, aren't we done yet? I was like, look at all this cool, weird stuff. Could you finish it? He doesn't really get into it. So anyway, I'm going to put the picture on, decoupage, blah, blah, blah. Put this on front. It's kind of like a frame with the steampunk image. I'm going to put a pin back on it. I'm going to do the same thing with the second one. Oh, actually, I should have said that this one's going to go with this bow, actually, because I have a pink floral corset. So I made a pink bow, and it's going to get another pin on it. And it's going to be the picture of the cosplay steampunk woman with the pink ears. Now, the other one I'm doing is I did steampunk squirrel. I steampunk everything. And it's the same thing. So the black bow, I'm going to go with this one, this pin, and pin covering. Ta-da. Okay. Now, steampunk other pieces, like the gun and stuff. Now, I bought some pieces at Home Depot. We were just kind of poking around. I picked some stuff up, that looked cool. And I thought size-wise it might work okay. And I got the container of these, which is what I'm using for the some kind of conduit. Anyway, they have like that whole steampunk cog gear going on. I have a whole mess of steampunk components, but they're all like in the brass, vintage brass coloring. And I wanted to go with silver with these because I'm going with the black, and I wanted something bigger. Just components I have are all kind of on the small side. I got these really big springs. Pretty cool. Okay. I got these. I wasn't sure if I might find some use for them with some of my goggles. It's like a little silver piece. It's pretty cool. You know, you could get like a glass piece to put on the end, or if not, you know, it's just, I'm not even sure if I'm going to get the goggles made. I haven't been able to find like a really good frame. And then I have to, you know, figure out a way to attach it. And I don't think I'm going to want to wear them all day or put them on my head. So we'll see. I got pieces that maybe I could use for some goggles at least at some point down the road. Now, as you know, I have the saws that I took apart. Left me with this wood piece here. I want to attach the brass candlestick that I took apart to put on it, and I need to find a way to bridge the gap between the round candlestick and the kind of square end of this. And I also have this gun that I bought at Louisiana made by the airship itself. I'm not sure which craftsman did it, but very cool. But it's a gun base, so you add to it and make your own gun base. Since I do not have a saw or know how to use a saw to make my own, which is that's why I bought hand saws, but I didn't buy them to make my own gun bases. Alright, and I bought this piece here, which I was hoping would work. I should have measured, because I'm not good with mechanical stuff, so I'm not going to have like functioning, doing weird noises or movements, which would be cool to learn, maybe someday, but it's too small. So I'm going to go back to Home Depot and get the next size up. And that way it should work well, because the component piece for the thing is round, this piece is square, you put them together, and you got a couple. Okay, so that is all the costume stuff that I have done this week. I haven't tried anything on yet because, you know, it's actual work. It's not fun for fun discovery. And I don't have anything for the third headpiece that I'd like to do. I put some brass rings together that I have. Oops, hold on. Sorry. And this is where I got stuck. 3 rings together. You can put them on your head, but it needs more obviously on top. Have to be a way to attach it to your head. I'm not sure what to do with it. Maybe I'll just go with one of those mini hats and put some steam on it and call it a day. Or maybe I just won't wear anything on my head. It just seems we're going to go with a costume over the head top gear. I mean, headgear is the best thing. Like Princess Beatrice at the wedding with the giant hat. It's my favorite thing. I love the hat. They're just, you know, style. Okay, I think that's most of what I've got for my steampunk costuming. Pretty much going to call it a day here. We will be doing a lot of videos in the near future because the first of our BJD orders that have been on layaway for like the past 3 or 4 months are starting to come in. Mira's getting her resin soul. Boy, I think he's an elf song. I put in an order for some teeny tiny Boboey dolls, 2 elfkins, a boy and a girl, which I want to turn into Pierrot and Pierrette, you know, with the little black pieces, and do like the clown ruffle. And I'm not sure if I'm going to put them in classic black and white or maybe like in pink and white and then blue and white, since they're like a matched set. And then I'm also getting the slightly larger one. I think it's a 27 centimeter. I'm thinking it's the March, maybe. I can't remember. Anyway, it's coming in this week. I've also made a bunch of costumes for Minerva. They're kind of crap sewing since I'm not really good with the needle, but I'm getting better. I made mattresses. I'll have to go and show all those to you. I've been working on a bed, but I need to get some zip ties to try to finish it, and I don't have any, so I think that covers everything. So expect to see BJD box openings and costumes and new dolls. Mira's getting her first one, so yay. Okay. And that is a wrap. I will see you all next week.